crisis.
You never want a serious crisis to go to waste. And what I mean by that is an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
The chief of staff for President Obama is an old friend of mine and my husband's, and was in the White House when Bill was there, and he said, you know, never waste a good crisis.
The Federal Reserve is an independent agency, and that means basically that there is no other agency of government which can overrule actions that we take.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
His task will be to develop an overall strategy for America in this period when really a new world order can be created. It's a great opportunity.
Nope, no weapons over there. Maybe under here.
I remember getting a call from the fire department commander telling me that they were not sure they were going to be able to contain the fire. I said, you know, we've had such terrible loss of life. Maybe the smartest thing to do is pull it. And they made that decision to pull, and then we watched the building collapse.
First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
But America, here's what you need to know tonight. Ron Paul's supporters are tapping into something that's very real. It's something that I've talked about on this program for a very long time. The rising tide of disenfranchisement in this country. And it's coming from all sides of the political spectrum. If that feeling of disenfranchisement leads to political discussion, then our system works perfectly. But if fringe elements take that disenfranchisement and turn it into violence, we endanger the freedoms we're supposedly all fighting for.
And I want to tell you something, sir. I just finished having Thanksgiving with the troops, and their message to you is, the message of these brave men and women who are serving over there is, let us win.
The real question you have to ask is, why do I get the most money from active duty officers, military personnel? So what John is saying is just totally distorted.
When he says we can't leave until we've left with honor, I 100% agree with him, because, Congressman, whether or not we should have gone to Iraq is a discussion that historians can have, but we're there. We bought it because we broke it. We've got a responsibility to the honor of this country and to the honor of every man and woman who has served in Iraq and ever served in our military, to not leave them with anything less than the honor that they deserve.
When we make a mistake, it is the obligation of the people through their representatives to correct the mistake, not to continue the mistake.